Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Mila coming to you with a review of the Braxton season 1 episode. I think it's 4, the family legacy. All right, we're just going to go ahead and get into this episode. I'm just going to get to the important parts that I thought in my mind was important. Yes, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this Braxton's episode. Of course, it starts out where the family, it's mainly Trina and Tawanda and their spouses or boyfriend, whatever they are, whatever Tawanda and her man is. Yeah. So they went down to is it Maryland to go see little Kevin. And yeah, they went down there to see little Kevin. They did some little go-kart racing and all that stuff. And I guess they had a little fun before they actually got down to the nitty-gritty of this episode. And also there was a snippet in there with Toni Braxton. She was talking, I think it was to Trina, and she was saying that it was some confusion when it came to Tracy's funeral, about about how, if they were going to have a funeral or if they were just going to have like a simple I guess memorial service. Is it memorial service, or are those different things? Because I know I'm thinking in my head they just wanted to have something small and simple with family because that's what Tracy wanted. She didn't want all out funeral because she didn't want like people really mourning and crying over her. She just wanted to have this grandiose party. And Toni was saying, well, you know what? They were husband and wife, so you really don't know the inside conversation, the in-depth conversation of what they would do if either one of them were to pass off. But at the same time, Trina was like, I know that this is what she wanted. She just wanted something like a simple memorial service. But I keep saying memorial, a simple like little service. It wasn't, she didn't want anything grandiose like a funeral. So yeah. All right. Now we're going to put a pin in that because this comes up later in the episode. So after they do all the race car driving and talk about people walking around with their balls and tube socks around the house, walking out with that stuff on, naked with balls and tube socks, they ended up having this dinner. And at the dinner, this is this clip here that I took this screenshot of. At the dinner, it was the family. So the dad is there, the Braxton's dad is there, and then Michael Braxton Jr. was there with his family. Of course, little Kevin is there, Tawanda, Trina, and their significant others. They were there. And they mostly got into little Kevin and how he's feeling. And little Kevin says that he is feeling, he's good for the most part. You know, when somebody say, I'm good, they really ain't good. That's just what we say. I don't know why we like, yeah, I'm good, but really we ain't good. But I guess he's coping. He's coping with what's going on, and he's trying to really figure out in his head how he's going to move forward. And there is a big controversy when it comes to little Kevin and his father. But before I get into that, I wanted to point this out too. Little Kevin said he really didn't want to keep having to call his family, meaning I guess Trina and Tawanda and maybe Toni or maybe the grandmother, as much. He says he don't really want to be so codependent on them because he's a man and he has to try to figure things out on his own. And Trina and Tawanda were basically saying, no, I need you to call us whenever you need us. Not call us when it's just an emergency. Not call us when with something in an extreme circumstance. Anytime when you need just to chat, it's okay to call. And I do totally agree. Anytime, if you don't even have to feel a certain type of way. If you're just going to be like, I just want to call my aunt, or I want to call my grandma, or whatever, just call. Not just because you're sad, not just because you don't know how to navigate. Anytime, happy, sad, good, bad, however you're feeling, just call out, because the main thing they want to know is that you're okay. And when they hear your voice, they can know that you are still here. Yes. Now we get into Yes. Now we get into little Kevin and how he's feeling about his dad. So I guess the whole situation is Tracy left everything to her son, her legacy, her live on, because that's her only child. And I mean, at the end of the day, the daddy, he gonna get older and he gonna, you know, I don't know what, because I have a video on my channel of the daddy, and he was trying to tell his side of what was going on about Tracy and around her passing time. And he seemed like he was very level-headed and clear. He didn't get into the details of what was left and what was not left. So now we're into like the details of Tracy leaving pretty much all of her assets to her son. And it seems as if there is some jealousy with the dad not really receiving a lot of the benefits that Tracy had. And Kevin is like, it's not my fault. Like, that my mom left this to me. And the dad is trying to say that Tracy was discombobulated. She wasn't in her right mind. And things may have got misconstrued when she was, on her deathbed. But Kevin is saying, I don't believe that that's the case. But the dad is, to me, and what I got out of this conversation was the dad was trying to manipulate him into thinking that that is what actually happened, and that he's really not equipped or responsible enough to handle everything that Tracy had left him. And I was like, well, the boy is a growing boy. And if he's not equipped, then that is when you as a dad can step in for guidance, not try to take over what Tracy had left for him. You're supposed to be a guidance to him, a steerer, to let him know. I mean, and there had to have been something that Tracy knew as to the reason why she didn't really leave anything to, Big Kevin. So there had to been something or whatever. But anyway, so that was the main topic of this conversation. All right. Now, just to put clarity on everything, they actually went to have a sit down conversation with Tracy's lawyer. And Tracy's lawyer said it straight out. He was just like, look, when I talked to Tracy multiple times, she was in her right mind. And he recorded everything. Clear, sound, mind, and body. So everything that little Kevin is saying is in fact true. That she didn't want like this whole funeral type situation. She just wanted an intimate little service. I mean, not even service, just like some type of something very intimate. She didn't want anything like a whole funeral. She didn't want people crying over her. She just wanted people to go out and have a good time, have a good, nice, party, reception. Is it a reception? Just a nice little party or whatever, just a celebration of life, of her passing, So Tracy said, and the son actually vouched for it too, that she didn't want all of that. And also, as far as the leavings of everything, the lawyer said everything was left to little Kevin. And little Kevin made a point. He was like, look, I don't know what the father is thinking. I'm not sure. And he said, I don't know the workings. He said, I know he said, I'm married, and I understand that my father and my mother were married, and there are certain things that they did discuss or whatever. But he said, but the thing about it is, I wasn't married into this family. I was born into this family. And if my mother felt secure enough to leave everything to me, her blood, her child, her legacy, to push her dream forward or whatever she needed forward, then that's not on me. That's on my mom. And she left it in my hands. And I was just like, well, I mean, I can't argue with the dead. You know what I'm saying? And he can't either, because he doesn't really understand why this great task was set on him. He doesn't understand why, everything was left in his hands. But at the end of the day, he has to figure it out and be the man that his mother wants him to be. So I mean, and then also too, if if Big Kevin and Little Kevin would just have a simple conversation and not let things be manipulated, then I believe they can come to some type of common ground. As I was saying earlier, sometimes the boy just needs a little bit more of a guidance type of situation than a takeover situation. And I clearly understood it. Yeah. So after they had this conversation, they go ahead and they sit down. And this scene kind of made me feel a certain type of way because Trina was very clear. Trina was very clear. She was like, what do y'all want to, drink? Because before they get into the conversation of what happened to, what's his name, Marquay Antavius, whatever the man name is, the lawyer. After they had, because Tawanda wanted to know what was the meat of the conversation. But before they got into the conversation about what the lawyer said, Trina was like, y'all want me to fix y'all something to drink? I'm going to fix y'all something to drink. What y'all want? We got lemonade, we got tea, we got water, we got this, that. She just laying it out. And so you got Vaughn over here saying, do you need me to, he said, well, do you want me to get my own, dear? Mind you, when in this conversation, Trina didn't say anything about nobody getting their own anything. Trina was being the host. So Trina was asking them what they want. And in my mind, what I'm looking at, Trina was going to make everything. So the reason why Vaughn even opened up his mouth to ask, do you want me to get my own, dear? That's why I said he's very passive aggressive. He's very passive, but at the same time, he's aggressive, passive, aggressive, very, just very, I don't, he really rubs me a very alpha male. He really rubs me the wrong way because it's almost like if you don't do what I want when I want it, then it's an issue. That's irritating to me because I actually was watching like some of their videos or whatever, and he's very matter of fact, like just, I don't know. He's just, I mean, I'm not to say that he's not a good man because he's clearly he has to be some type of good man if Trina is still with him, but he's very self-centered, very, very self-centered. Yes, not, yeah, very self-centered. But anyway, he says, do you want me to get my own, dear? Trina clearly said no. For some reason, he gets up, goes to the refrigerator, getting ice, and Trina's like, dude, what are you doing? Well, you told me that I had to get my own. No, she did not. She didn't. So what's the problem? Well, I'm just gonna go and watch the game. What? And now Tawanda and Vaughn looking at him like, not Vaughn, but whatever. What's Tracy's husband name? I mean, Tawanda man name, whatever his name is. They looking at him like, what? Like, why are you doing this? Really? Anyway, so yeah, then he just sits down like he has an attitude. And then he asks, so what do you have to drink? Didn't she just go down the line and tell y'all everything that it was? So I'm like, I don't know what his attitude is about, but he need to get it together. Trina blames it on the game. He just want to go watch the game. He probably tired of filming. I don't know. But can you go ahead and get this out the way so you can go ahead and do what you need to do? So anyway, after that whole real rude and unwarranted conversation happened, then they get into the meat and potatoes of the conversation in regards to Kevin and what Trina wanted and all of that stuff. And apparently nobody really likes Big Kevin. And we've seen that from Braxton's family values. Nobody likes him. And Trina says that he's not filming here at all because Trina says that the producers were trying to get Big Kevin, Little Kevin, and the dad to have a sit-down conversation. For what reason? I have no idea. I guess to come to some type of common ground when it comes to Tracy Braxton and, Tracy and all of her assets. I don't know. And Tawanda puts it like down, like, hold on, wait, no. Whatever the producer name is, come here. Like, I am not filming with Big Kevin. This is the Braxtons. We did that on the old show. We're not doing this on this show. No. She said, because if y'all really want to know the real, I can give it to you. I'm like, wow, what is really going on? Because it almost, I know the girls really didn't like him like that anyway, because I know the girls really didn't like nobody's man when it came down to it. But for some reason, they really didn't like Tracy, man. So, child, from the outside looking in, it seemed like, and I know that Tracy's husband cheated on her and all that stuff, but they were married for a long time, so they had ups and downs. I don't know the ups, I don't know the downs, but at the end of the day, it seemed like there was still love there. There was still love, you know. So yeah. So I don't know what they know, and I'm not going to assume what they know, but they don't like him, and they really don't like him now that he's trying to make little Kevin feel some type of way about his mom leaving him everything. And so it's a to be continued, and they're going to continue on with that. And also, I forgot another thing. Tawanda's boyfriend, they trying to pressure him into marrying Tawanda. Do he want to marry Tawanda, Chad? I don't know, because I look at it like this. Shoot, if you wanted to marry the lady, you would have married her a long time ago, not just to be on TV. Anyway, y'all, this is Sheila. Be the like, comment, and subscribe. But let me know what y'all think about this episode. Do y'all think that Big Kevin has a right to anything that Tracy has? Do y'all think that Big Kevin is wrong for how he's feeling? I mean, hey, I know he can feel some type of way, but at the end of the day, if she didn't leave him nothing, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure he got the house, probably some cars or something, but overall, Tracy had a stash somewhere. And Big Kevin don't know about it. Anyway, y'all, this is Sheila B. again. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all thought about this episode. And oh yeah, what's that girl name? Tamar trying to lose weight, and she's talking about mental health. It seems like she's still dealing with a lot of that to this day. But yeah, y'all have a great day. Bye.